It's a PS5 Pro, bro. It has to be legendary, right?
Yeah. Yeah. $700, and I can't fucking stand it up. Let's see what we can get away with. Fuck it. And actually, even if this thing blew up, I would just go buy another PS5 instead of buying a PS5 Pro. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Midnight Lounge. Now, I have quite a few things to say, but we're going to start by watching this review trailer, which I actually don't think I think they might have shown like a little snippet of it at the end of the technical presentation, which I did watch, but I don't think I've seen the full thing, so.
I'm trembling right now. Holy shit, it jumps. The console can jump.
For the price, it should fly, right?
Fuck is this nigga, Tetris? Where's the PlayStation?
Ooh.
Okay, 120 FPS. Seems solid.
Yeah.
That's a sexy graphic.
Yeah, that's definitely a wallpaper. I would like that.
X.
Okay, so I think I'll let you guys tell me what you think first before we dive in, but I'm gonna pause it right here because that's gonna be the start of my fuel. So what do you after watching that, what do you guys think?
Okay. One thing I'm seeing, it's a Pro, but there is no disk drive.
That is correct. There is no disk drive.
Yet they're charging what, like $700 for this thing?
$700 US.
Oh,
that's, I think that the features that the console promises are actually pretty solid. Right now, if you guys aren't aware, most PS5 games come with two different graphic settings. You have fidelity, which is higher resolution, but usually lower frame rates, anywhere from, I think it's about somewhere in the range of 24 to 45 frames per second, usually, is where the frame rate for the fidelity settings on a lot of PS5 games lands you. And then you have performance, which gives you much higher frame rates, sometimes as high as 120 FPS, depending on the game and the scene in the game, but the resolution is usually a little bit lower, mostly closer to 1080p.
So you're telling me that the PS5 can already hit 120 FPS?
That is correct. Actually, matter of fact, if there's a setting in Fortnite, and I have it turned on my PS5 actually, I think I've seen the frame rates peak at around 130. I've seen 130 FPS in Fortnite on my PS5.
So what? This isn't... So then the PS5 isn't really... I mean, unless if we're already getting the 120 FPS, and even more, apparently.
Yeah.
I would assume that this PS5 Pro would just have to make that kind of like the baseline, or at least, you know, how can I put it? Like something you see more frequently throughout your experiences on that console. Because I don't want to completely just show on the PS5 Pro, but it's like, that's not anything special unless you just make that the FPS for everything, which I don't think is going to be possible.
Right. So here, let's see if the article says much about it. So I do remember from watching the technical presentation that so really the whole point of the PS5 Pro is you should theoretically be able to kind of combine those fidelity and performance settings I was talking about earlier. So most of what I think they're aiming for, it doesn't look like it's here in the article, but most of what they're aiming for is 4K 60. That seems to be their target. So actually, you can see it says right here, we developed PS5 Pro with deeply engaged players and game creators in mind, as many have asked for a console that runs even higher fidelity graphics with smoother frame rates at 60 FPS. So I think they're trying to target 1440p 4K at 60 frames per second, which if I'm not mistaken, we can insert like a little note if I'm wrong. If I'm not mistaken, the PS5 as it stands right now can hit 4K 60 in certain games. So I'm not 100% sure how big of a difference that's going to bring. And then also it says,
and the PS5 Pro enhanced features will vary by game.
So it's important to note that not every game will receive those features.
Brother, this is a scam.
So that's one thing. I think my biggest problem with this console is the price. $700.
Yeah, I'm about to say, from everything I heard, it doesn't even sound like that much of a bump from what you're getting in a PS5. Like, hey, give us $200 more for this.
Hold on, man.
More.
It can leap. We saw it in the trailer.
Now, I want to make it clear, I've been using, I'm not like the oldest PlayStation player in the world. My first PlayStation was a PS4 Pro. I got it, I think a little bit, I think I got it, I don't know, maybe like a year after it came out. It was like my first actual console. I waited religiously for a PS5 to become available. I have, you know, a limited edition DualSense controller. I have the charging stand. I'm literally wearing the Pulse 3D wireless headphones. I like my PS5. I think it's a really good console. So I am by no means a Sony or PlayStation hater. But this is actually ridiculous and a little bit disrespectful to the consumer.
Yeah.
Let's take that PS4 Pro that I just mentioned. In 2016, the PS4 Pro launched at $400 US. Kevin, you can look this, or Carl, either one, you can look this up if you have to, if you don't know it off the top of your head. Can you please tell me how much the regular PS4, not the Pro, not the Slim, the original PS4, can you please tell me how much it launched for in, what, 2013, 2014 when it came out?
Carl, would you like to do the honors?
Yep, I'm typing it right now. You said the regular PS4, right?
The very first PS4. The one that probably sounds like an airplane taking off in a lot of people's rooms right now.
Yeah. His introductory price was $399.99.
$399.99.
Dang, man.
And what did I just say the PS4 Pro launched at? If anyone remembers, class.
I definitely don't remember. I forgot.
Also $399.99.
Yep,
Wow.
it did.
So the PS4 Pro, which had, what was it, double the graphics capabilities of the regular PS4 and double the storage, because it had a terabyte of storage as compared to 500 on the original PS4.
Goodness.
Had double the storage and double the graphical capabilities, launched at the same price. With PS5 Pro, we are upgrading to a GPU that has 67% more compute units and 28% faster memory. Overall, this enables up to 45% faster rendering for gameplay. So just about double the graphical capabilities of the original PS5. It will include a 2 terabyte SSD, double the storage, actually a little bit more than double the storage of the original PS5. I think about exactly double as compared to the PS5 Slim. And it's $700 fucking dollars. Even if we account for inflation, which I have right here.
Oh my god.
This
2016,
man is ready, bro.
$400. In 2024, if I wanted to buy a brand new PS4 Pro that Sony just announced, I don't know if you guys can see that, $524.22.
Wow.
$600 would have been fair for this console. I was thinking, you know, $550, $600. $700, and I can't fucking stand it up. So let's. Where did it go?
You gotta zoom in for this shit.
I wanna take a really close look at this right here. Vertical stand sold separately. Now, in what was it, 2020? The PS5 came out?
Something like that.
So that came out. There were two different models. There was a disc and a digital version. The digital version, I think, was what, $399? And then the disc was $499.
Yeah.
And with either one of those consoles, $400 or $500, no matter what you spent, you got a little, I would take it off my PS5 right now, but I don't really feel like doing that. You got a little vertical stand in the box. Yeah. Now, a lot of people chose not to use this vertical stand because the bottom of the console is kind of flat, so you can stand it up without the stand. Mm-hmm. But one of the main problems with doing that is it prevents, there's like some vents on the bottom of the console, and when you use the official stand, it helps, you know, with the airflow of the console. Not using that stand kind of blocks those vents. So now, fast forward to, what's today? September 10th, 2024. Sir. The PS5 Pro is announced for $700.
How much more?
And the $700. Actually, matter of fact, I think it should be right here somewhere.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here we go. MSRP of $699.99 in the US.
Brother.
And it does not include a vertical stand. Now, I think it's no surprise that there will be people who will try to stand up this console without the stand. And so I'm sure we're going to hear plenty of things about people trying to stand the thing up and it falls over, or stand the thing up and it doesn't get any airflow and it overheats. This is a more powerful console, by the way. And for $700, I don't get a stand. And I think the stand is what, like 20 bucks?
Oh, really?
They couldn't include a $20 stand in the box with a $700 console?
That's insane.
My other problem with the price. So Kevin, you mentioned earlier that they want $200 more for the PS5 Pro. You're comparing that to the $500 model of the current PS5. Can you please tell me what that model of the PS5 has that the PS5 Pro does not have?
A disk drive.
It has a disk drive. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, you can just buy the add-on disk drive for the PS5 Pro, right? Let's do some research here.
Oh man.
Some live research. Here we go. Buy disk drive for PS5 Digital Edition consoles. Now, this will be the same disk drive that is compatible with the PS5 Pro when it comes out. This disk drive is $79.99. It is $80. I mean, shit, if you want, you can Klarna it 4 interest-free payments of $19.99. Fuck it, why not, right? Let me put my fucking disk drive on Klarna because I can't afford it now. I have to pay $780 before tax, by the way.
And before your vertical stand.
Yes, $780 so that I can play disc games on my PS5 Pro, but no disc drive, and I still can't stand the fucking thing up.
Yeah.
Which means I'm looking at $900 after tax for a PS5 Pro that can play disc games that I can also stand up without worrying about losing a car payment because it fell on the ground. $900.
Shame.
Yeah. And I had high hopes, man. I was looking forward to this, but I guess this time play does have limits.
This nigga here, bro. You been waiting to say that, haven't you?
Yeah, he couldn't help himself.
You had that say so we started this damn video.
So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the PS5 Pro. Solid piece of hardware, nice upgrades, terrible price. Fuck this console. Please nobody buy it, so we can all teach Sony a lesson.
Even if you don't want a damn revolution, just be smart with your money, damn it.
It's just genuinely disappointing. But, I mean,
Yeah.
it can leave. We saw that.
Yeah, leap into the trash. So, I mean, hey, if you guys want to see more of me ranting about technology while these two just sit and listen to me go off,
This shit is entertainment. This shit is entertainment, bro.
let us know in the comment section below, because I'd be happy to. I've got a lot of pretty interesting takes on tech, I think.
Indeed, he does.
But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there for now. If you ever see any of us streaming from a PS5 Pro ever on this channel, please feel free to call in the SWAT team to assassinate us, because we
Those are clones.
yeah.
Imposters. The
Yeah.
There are imposters among us, bro.
Yeah.
Please help.
Among Us.
Call for help, because that is not something that we know.
Not a chance.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Midnight Lounge, reacting to the PlayStation 5 Pro announcement.
Yes,
We do
sir.
hope you enjoyed.
I know I did.
Shit, I did.
Yeah. Let us know down in the comment section below what you think about the PS5 Pro. Will you be buying one? If your answer is yes, please unsubscribe. We will see you guys on the next stream.
Was not expecting that.
Please remember that gaming never sleeps. I hope that this thing sleeps forever.
Oh, wow.
But we won't be sleeping. So have a good one.